Hello everybody, Joe Locklear here. I have a property that I want you to take a look at. It's located at 442 West 61st Street. I want to zoom in. Of course, it's here in North Florida, Jacksonville specifically. It's on the north side of Jacksonville in an area that we call North Shore. In fact, that's the official name. Now, why they call it North Shore, I have no idea, because it's on the south shore of Trout River Boulevard. If you were from here in Jacksonville, you would know this area is a very nice area. It has beautiful oak trees. It's prime property. This is a shot from the street, and I'm going to kind of do a little loop here. This is the home, of course, right here. You're now looking at the neighborhood, decent sized lots, well-maintained homes. This is directly across the street. And this is what I mean about the trees. Just really, really beautiful property in this neighborhood. Now we're looking down the street to the west. These are fairly new homes right here. Nice homes. This is the front of the home. It has wood siding. It doesn't need a full paint job, just some pressure washing, as you can see here, and some touch up. Just to let you know, someone lived in this home for 37 years, and no one's lived in it since. So this home has not been rented, purchased from a homeowner. It is in good shape. Here's a little more of a close-up. It's pretty plain looking outside, but you know, after all these years of doing rehabs, I can certainly look through this. These need to be pressure washed. We will keep these jalousies because this creates a little Florida room that's very nice. When you open these jalousies, you get full airflow in here. We only have to replace one of them. This needs a little bit, we may like paint this black. We'll probably paint the trim around the window black to give it a black and white contrast. It will greatly improve the curb appeal. With these repainted gray, you have some very nice planters. They just need some little nicer flowers and some mulch. We can make this home very attractive from the curb for a minimal expenditure. Now you're looking across the street. These are the two houses directly across the street. You can see they're nice and neat, well kept. Again, these are the homes to the right. The subject home we have for sale is right here. These are two newer homes just to the right. This is a street scene to the east. Now, this is a garage. This is attached to the house. There's a carport right here, and it kind of comes out. The house is over in this direction. It is attached. It mainly needs a good cleanup, pressure wash, and some paint. It's a nice garage. Car and a half, not quite 2 cars. This is the carport. You can actually walk into the garage from the main house without getting wet. So you have a place to put a car in the garage and one under the carport. This is the back of the house. You can see the AC unit. It's not new. It's not real old. I'm assuming it's operational because the power is off, but I think I allocated about $400 to service it if need be. Down one side of the house, there's one piece of broken window glass, so the previous owner had it boarded up. This is the garage. Again, there's just a window here that's got a broken piece of glass. This will pressure wash right off. We'll touch up, paint it, clean it up real good. This is inside the little Florida room, we call it. Again, these open, and when they open, you can see this one's kind of open. It's a continuous airflow. So with all of these open, you have a real nice Florida room with lots of fresh air. With them closed for the winter, you can keep the cold out. Now we've stepped into the living room of the home. Here's the front door. I'm standing at the front door. You have an L-shaped living dining room. It's spacious. This home is a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. It's about 1,100 square feet. Now you have hardwood floors. These hardwood floors could be refinished or they could be carpeted. When we get to the construction estimate, the rehab estimate, we'll talk about that. Okay, we used to use this green color on all of our rental homes. I like it. I think it's nice, neat, and clean. We may go in and save some money and just touch this up on the paint. Okay, now I'm walking into the dining room. There was a little partial wall right here. Someone took it out. So if you want to upgrade to hardwood floors and refinish these, we'll have to do a little patch right here where this wall was and right here where this wall was. There's a wall air conditioner. We'll take that out and just patch over the area. It's not used anymore because now the house has central heat and air. This is a kitchen. It has a really nice kitchen layout. It has an eat-in bar here that you can put chairs up to. Most people won't even use that dining room. There is a range and refrigerator, but as you can see, they're old, they're dirty. We'll just probably throw those away. We'll save these cabinets. We'll recover. This is an old design on the countertops. Has a little chip here. We could fix them, but I think we'll just recover those in place. We're real good at doing the cabinets and the laminate work. So this will be a nice color top when we get done. So it'll make a real nice kitchen. It already is nice. This range, again, is an antique. As you can see, the people probably bought it 20 years ago. Everything in this home has been taken care of. It hadn't been rented. This has been a homeowner. So it's here. It needs a lot of cleaning, but see, it's such an old style. I don't think it would be worth spending any money on whatsoever. The electricity's been redone on this home, again, with a new 200 amp electric service. This is standing over where the range was and looking at the eat-in area of the kitchen. We'll clean these cabinets. We'll restain them. We won't spend a lot on them, but we'll make them look like new. Okay, this is the piece of broken glass right here. See, it's just this little section broken out. And we'll take care of that, get the boarding off. We'll do some repairs on these windows. We'll get them all working good. They are the original wooden windows to the home, and they're nice windows. They're certainly worth fixing. So we'll put screens where we need. We'll refix the balancers, and those will be redone. This is a picture standing in the door to the kitchen, looking back through the living room. There's the old air conditioner that I said is going to go away. This is one bedroom. It's a 3-bedroom home. This, of course, will be repainted. This bedroom 2. Now this, I'm standing in the hallway. There's a nice built-in cabinet here. These are all wood cabinets, by the way. This is like a wardrobe or a towel cabinet built into the hall. Here's the bathtub. All this bathroom needs is a real good cleaning and a recaulk of the tub. The bathroom really is in very good condition. Here is the vanity. Just a little touch up right there we'll need to do, and down here. And I'm sure we'll save this sink. Nice counter here. The flooring is the original tile. There's never been any leakage in here, so there's no damage to the floor. It's all good and solid. Really a pretty tile. Another picture of the bath, showing what good condition it's in. This is a cabinet. This is the mirror. That's why this looks kind of odd, but here's a mirror. This is reflecting in the mirror here. This is over the vanity, and there's another cabinet here. This home has a lot of cabinetry, has nice closets. It's going to be a very livable home for a nice rental family. Another built-in cabinet. This is in the bathroom. Okay, we're in the rear bedroom. The yellow bedroom is the rear bedroom. You enter it through the kitchen, and that's just fine. If you go HUD on this, that won't be any issue whatsoever. And they had a stack washer dryer in this closet. We're going to look at that. I know I put money in the rehab estimate, about $700 to buy a stack washer dryer. We may move this. I'm not sure yet. We got to go do some layout work and take a look. We'll either put a stack washer dryer in here. We get a good used one for about $600 or $700, or we will rearrange it so people can bring their own washer and dryer. I prefer that, but if you are going to leave it as a stack unit, your tenants don't want to go buy a special washer and dryer, so you would have to furnish it. And then we would put another closet over here. So I still haven't determined how we're going to do that yet, but we are going to take care of that. Okay, now we are back to the front of the house. So that is the home. It's a very good home. I can tell you the roof is not new, but it's not super old. It's in good condition. And This is the type home that is an ideal rental. The neighborhood is a great neighborhood, great rental neighborhood. It's one of my preferred areas to own property in. Some people call it Pearl Court. Pearl Court is really just to the north of this. This really is a little nicer than the Pearl Court area. Again, it's called North Shore, and that is the home. This is the renovation estimate that I did on this home. And as you can see, we went in and when I do one of these, I look at each item. Let's just take one for example. Pressure wash the exterior. That would take about 5 hours. My guys are not cheap because they're the best. I pay my guys $26.80 an hour, and so a subtotal of 134 labor. We are going to go rent a pressure washer, and that will equal about $214. Now, I'm showing you this just to show you that I didn't pull these numbers out of the air. It's a thorough estimate. But I moved this over here because now we're going to be able to zoom in. And when we zoom in, I'm not going to go over the whole breakdown. You're going to be able to see it a lot better. Okay, now as we run through here, pressure wash the exterior. I've got $214. $250 for yard work. We talked about those planters. Repair, that says shed, but it's actually garage. Just a little bit of repairs we need to do to the garage. We're going to touch up the exterior paint. You know, we could do a full paint job for about $1,200. I don't think we need it. I think the paint's in good shape. It just needs to be pressure washed and some touch up. Then we're going to do kind of some special trim work on the front to really make it attractive. Exterior wood repairs, that mainly is where the air conditioner comes out. Kitchen cabinet hardware, we're probably going to change the hardware and we're going to stain those a little bit. We're going to recover those kitchen counters. We do that ourselves. We're going to paint the interior. That's a full interior paint. Carpeting. Now, I allocated for carpeting in this house. If you want to save the hardwood floors, then it will be a little upgrade on that, but that would be an option. Got some interior doors to replace. We're going to service the air conditioner, make sure it's in good shape. We're going to repair the windows and add some screens. A lot of windows in this home. I believe it has 16 windows. So we're going to have to spend a little money on that, but we want to do it right. We're going to put a new tile floor in the kitchen. It has vinyl now, but it's old vinyl, so we're going to retile that. We're going to replace some light fixtures. We're going to relocate that laundry, or we're going to buy a stack washer dryer unit. It'll work out monetarily about the same, and I'll decide when I get in and look and measure and figure the layout the way we want it exactly. We're going to build a bedroom closet, but we're only going to have to do that if we relocate the, or if we don't relocate the laundry. Minor wall repairs. Mini blinds. I said 16 windows. Looks like there are actually 11 windows in this one. Miscellaneous plumbing. Always throw something in just in case we have a little extra plumbing under the sink. Miscellaneous electrical. I didn't see any of that at all, so that's why I didn't put a big number in for that. Final major cleaning. We always bring in someone that knows how to clean at the end and do it right. And then miscellaneous work. These are things that you don't really see, like little doorknobs and here and there. That's not a contingency. That's just miscellaneous small items. Then we add another $1,000 in the estimate for contingencies. These are things that we don't know about yet. So you always want to do that on an estimate. That puts the total construction estimate, the amount you would pay, at $12,932.64. Okay, let's take a look at the bottom line. How much money are you going to invest, and what's your return going to be? The purchase price on this property is $33,800. Renovation cost, as we recently went through the estimate, $12,932. I have other costs in here of about $600. That's basically your closing cost. That would put your total investment on this property at $47,332. Your monthly rent would be about $775 a month. I put in 5% for vacancy and 5% for reserves. I also added 10% for professional management. And the actual real estate taxes on this comes out to $57 a month. I allocated $50 a month for property insurance. So your total capital position or your investment would be about $47,000. Let's look at your rent. $775 for the rent, $38.75 that you're going to set aside for maintenance and reserves. Let's allocate $38.75 for vacancy. Those are the 5% that we put in over here. $57 for real estate taxes, $50 for insurance, and $77.50 to pay for professional property management. That leaves $513 a month as your net income. So your net spendable income is $513 a month. That puts your actual return at 13.01%. So you know what the stock market's doing right now. You know what it's done historically. Have you been able to achieve a 13% return on your stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and have you gotten tax advantages? Because along with this comes some depreciation write-offs. So this is an excellent deal in your retirement portfolio. You actually can pull $47,000 out of your savings or out of your self-directed IRA where it's probably earning 2 to 5%, turn it right into 13% and get some tax advantages. So this is an excellent deal. Here is our contact information. You can call me anytime. You can call Adam anytime. Here are our email addresses. Feel free to call us on our cell phone. We answer it. We want to talk to you. Any questions you have, we'll be happy to answer. Again, however, I would not hesitate on this one because I can tell you in the North Shore area, this nice a home at this price is going to sell quickly.